Good afternoon, everybody. Woo!
Good day, mate.
It's Robert and Kyle. We are here
Back with Kyle and Robert
on the Gange. Robert and Kyle. Kyle and Robert. Today we thought, after our Q&A video, if you haven't checked that out, check it out. We'll put the link in the description. So we thought that this week we would do a introduction into the gym video and do's and don'ts in the gym. So introduction into the gym video.
First thing you need to do is you need to find the gym.
That's a good start.
If you want to go to the gym, you actually have to find one first.
You can't breathe without air.
Yeah. And a lot of people may think that's fairly simple. Just go to the gym. Well, you're wrong. Why are they wrong?
You are wrong.
You're wrong.
There is so many gyms around about. We've got, like, in our local area, we've got local small gyms. We've got pure gyms.
People's home gyms.
Home gyms, exactly. Yeah. We've got leisure centre gyms. There's
maybe even in where you are, there's park gyms as well. Yeah. Stuff like that.
Depending where you're watching from.
Depending where you are. But so it's not just as straightforward as pick a gym and go. No. You have to find one that suits you. Just take the day pass first, or if they've got a trial period for their gym, go for that. And then that way you get to experience their gym, whether it's just for the day or whether it's for a certain amount of time in that trial period. You can test it out, see if you enjoy it. If not, don't worry about it. Find somewhere else.
Definitely, because it's probably a waste of money just jumping straight in, buying a monthly membership for you to go in. Like, you're not going to go to a strongman gym if you're planning to hike up Everest. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't going to do that. You need to find something that's appropriate for you.
That's not happening.
Pure gyms kind of cover everything, don't they?
Pure gym's good if you're in that area.
Good for students as well.
Students is good. They do good prices. Make sure the monthly cost is doable.
Yeah, so make sure that...
Which means
make
sure you're not skint.
I know that gym is obviously an important, huge part of people's lives, but you need to make sure that you can afford it. There's going to be, like, some of the health centres, I know that some of the we're not going to name any, but some of the higher end health centres, you can be talking 40, 50 quid for a 40, if not more. Yeah. But the average, what we found is the average is kind of like, 30 quid a month? Around
where we are, it's around 30.
£30 a month.
30 is the average, yeah.
Which is fine. That works out at $7.25.
$7.25.
Is that quick maths or is that quick maths?
For a what?
Is that right?
$7.25 for what?
Yeah, it's $7.25 a week. It works out at.
A week, oh right, yeah.
So it works out at 30 quid. I think we pay 35 quid a month for our gym that we go to. So it's normal.
Zero if you work there.
I pay £35 a month. Yeah. You don't pay nix. No. So yeah, make sure the cost is doable. It normally is for everybody. I think pure
it is
gym,
a luxury, but at the end of the day, it is important for your health.
And you might also get with your work. So I know that a lot of offshore people, they have gyms that they can do in their work. I know there's a lot of benefits for students. Make sure that you check out discount codes. Make sure check with the gym for a start. Go to the reception and ask, what discounts do you offer? I know that they offer kids passes, senior passes, all that kind of stuff. So
now you've joined the gym. You're in the gym, you're standing in front of the nice open space and all the machines, and you've not got a clue what you're doing. Make sure you have some idea of what you want to do. On that first day you're going, at least. You can always ask the employees there. They're going to help. Chances are, if they work at a gym, they're going to know some exercises to do.
Definitely.
So make sure you know what you're doing before you go in. Even if that's just you saw a plan on TikTok for a session and you want to try it out, go for it.
And don't be too specific either. So don't go in with, like, the view of, I want to be able to bench this much or deadlift this much by this amount of time. It can be simple things like, I want to lose weight. I want to increase lung capacity. I want to be better at my football training at the weekends. I want to just general health. Like, tailor your exercises to that. And there's so much help that you can get from YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, like TikTok. How many times do we go into the gym?
I don't know what your feeds are like, but
and we're
ours, like, majority and someone's doing some sort of exercise on there.
Yeah, so check out those guys. Those guys can help you a lot. We can also help you a lot as well. Just send us a message if you're stuck with anything.
But the staff will help. no matter what gym it is, they should give you an induction of some sorts.
Definitely.
So they'll show you around the gym. Whether they show you the actual exercises is a different thing. They might just show you the equipment.
How the machine works.
How the machine works.
We go into gyms now. We go into different gyms, and there's different machines in every single gym. We don't know how to use everything. We've been in the gym for ages, and we don't know how to use everything. So just ask questions. Do the induction. Like you work. Kyle works in a gym, so you do inductions all the time.
And if you do know what the machine does, and you're getting an induction, don't have a go at the person doing the induction.
Can you please stop talking? I know how to use this, actually.
They have no idea what you know.
Yeah.
We can't read minds, so...
We're all really good at making on as if we are listening or don't know something, so just put it into practice for once in your life.
I've done a good few where I'm talking away and people are like...
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Seem engaged because you never know what they're going to say because they could know something about this machine that you don't.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
I remember when I first went into the gym, there was a chest fly machine, and I didn't know that we could use it for rear delt flies. That was when I first started, and the gym guy was like, "Oh, by the way, if you spin around in the chair, you can use that for rear delt flies." I was like,
"Oh, it was the gym guy."
He was not the gym guy. Right. So don't be scared to ask questions to anybody in the gym. Not only staff. This brings us on to our next part.
Yeah.
Asking people in the gym, public people.
The big, massive blokes who are benching houses or 17 barbells at once are actually going to be the nicest people in the gym often.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like
they're there all the time. They know what they're doing. Most of them know what they're doing. Most of them know. And if you ask, they will give you the time of day.
There's this huge stigma around asking these. I'm not going to say juiced up guys because it's not even that. It's these guys that are massive in the gym and
it's not even
intimidating guys.
Yeah, just look intimidated from a distance, but are actually when you have a conversation with them, turns out they're actually the nicest person you speak to.
That's what I said. What have we found? Gym experiences.
Yeah.
The nicest people in our gym, the people that are there all the time, huge guys, massive guys. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And ask loads of questions. They'll actually. It's kind of like speaking to a car guy about his car. He's going to enjoy telling you about that car. If you ask us about the gym, how much pleasure. We've had so many different people coming up to us, younger guys, asking us, how do we do this, how do we do that? And we take great pleasure because we love to see them doing it right, don't we?
Yeah. Well, we know what mistakes we've made before, and 100%. If we can help people avoid making those same mistakes, then...
So ask questions, and people 99% of the time will not turn you away. No. They won't. They will, and if they don't know, they'll go, here, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. So next part, equipment in the gym, like what you're wearing. As you can see...
Yeah, don't turn up in a suit and blazer. Loafers.
That stepbrother scene. Why are you wearing a tuxedo to a job that requires you to clean a toilet? Kind of thing. Yeah,
don't turn up in anything that isn't appropriate for the gym.
But don't go overboard.
Don't go overboard.
Don't go overboard. I see loads of people posting on Instagram being like, "New year, new me. Let's go to the gym." I've just spent £4,000 at Gymshark for them to pack it in within a week. You need a top.
You need a top, shorts, shoes,
a water bottle,
and maybe headphones.
That's all you need. Possibly a pair of joggers and a jumper, but that is literally all you need. Don't go overboard. So, do's and don'ts in the gym.
Right. This is the fun bit.
Do's and don'ts.
So this is where you figure out if you are an nonce or not.
A nonce? You can't say that on camera.
You can say that.
We'll beep that out.
You can say that. What are you on about? Right.
So we're going to go through these lists.
We're going to go through it, and then we're going to go through it again. Or do you want to just go through it?
Let's just go through it and just tell them what
we'll just tell you if we've done it or not.
Whether you should. So, number one for us, returning gym equipment.
Yeah. This doesn't mean you get to take the gym equipment home like a library book and then you got to bring it back at the end of the month.
Stamping the bench.
No. This is when you're done with an exercise, whether you're using a bar or just a dumbbell. Put it back. Where you got it from, the exact spot.
Put it back.
Put it back.
Just don't leave it. It creates mess. It creates a headache for the gym staff. Put your equipment back.
Put it back. We do put our equipment back. That's one to us.
We do every time. We do.
Every single time.
And we always have. Yeah. Even when we were home gymming, we always put the stuff back. And it's not that. It's convenience. When you come in the next time, it's going to be there for you ready to use. And
if you put it back where it's meant to be, everything's got a home. If you put it where it's meant to be, it will always be there. I always put it back.
No, you don't have a home.
Oh, yeah.
Go fund me for Kyle's homeless.
No, we do this one quite a bit, yeah. So this one is the amount of time you spend on a machine or in a certain area. And yeah, we're not that bad.
We're not that bad because we're using our time constructively. Yeah. We are quite bad.
With our type of training, we have a lot of rest. And because there's two of us, it takes longer. So
definitely.
On some machines, we may take not an extreme amount of time, but
it's not crazy.
It's not
We're
crazy.
Not mad, but
we've never had anyone come up and ask how long we've got left on the machine.
There's a huge stigma around people saying, "Oh my God, he's spending so much time on that machine."
Right. If you're spending more than 40 minutes or more than 25 minutes or something.
Yeah, like 40 minutes for like
an accessory machine.
For like squat racks and deadlift platforms, because that obviously takes much longer. But machines, you should probably be like 25-30 minutes. But it's all dependent on it's all dependent on your schedule.
On your plan you're doing.
If you're doing 6 sets, you're gonna take longer than someone doing 3 sets.
Also, it depends on where you train. So if your gym has enough equipment to where you can spend longer on machines because there's another one people can use.
Exactly.
Then by all means go for it. If your gym doesn't have more than one type of machine for a certain exercise, then you're not going to be able to spend as much time on it.
Use your brain. But also at the same time, don't be that guy that goes about and says, "Oh my God, like these guys are spending ages in the pool." You don't know what they're doing. These guys could have been doing strength training and are needing a solid 10 minutes rest between deadlifts because some people need that. So don't be that guy. I mean, if there's a little kid sitting playing Candy Crush on his phone for 40 minutes, then
tell him to.
Or if there's
get off.
An old man counting his pension on the bench,
then you have every right to kick him out. But
don't kick him, just kick him out.
Yeah. Say no to violence. Because you don't know what they're doing and how long they're going to be using that machine for, this leads us on to our next is actually ask them. Just ask. Don't be afraid to go up and ask how many sets they have left, how long left do they have of using that equipment or that machine. They will tell you, whether they say, "Oh, I've just got 2 more sets," or "Actually, I'm going to be like 20 minutes or something." Then you don't have to eyeball them for about 15 minutes waiting for them to finish on the machine. You can go do something else while they're using it.
And if you're the askee, if you're the one that's getting asked, don't be a tell them how long you've got left because they can structure their plan round about you. And if they're asking, it's probably not to get you off the machine. They're probably just curious.
They have a plan. They want to stick to it. They want to know if they can do their plan or not. So just tell them how long you've got left and be honest. If you need it for another 10-15 minutes, say you'll be on it for 10-15 minutes. Then they can go away and find something else to do.
Exactly. Or just chill out for a little bit. Recording in the gym.
This just means, obviously, filming yourself, working out, or
vlog updates.
Maybe, vlog updates or something, whatever. This one is more of a be considerate when you're doing it thing. It's not a do or a don't do it.
It's courtesy, isn't it?
It's a courtesy. It's an in-between. Don't get up in people's faces with your camera. That's not considerate. It's
Yeah, don't get up to people's faces because they're probably going to get annoyed. Some people feel uncomfortable around a camera. Just because you feel comfortable around a camera doesn't mean that they do.
It's a public space. You don't have the right just because you're filming.
That is so true. If someone walks past it, you know what?
Don't get angry.
Don't get angry. You have
you
have no right to that space whatsoever. So be considerate. Everyone loves to film in the gym. We love to film in the gym. Make sure that you're using it at appropriate time, appropriate space, appropriate people. If you need to go up and ask somebody, hey, you know what? I'm away to record this video. You're in the background. I hope you don't mind. Or try and get an angle. You're really good for that.
He is not good at it. He doesn't care.
I
try and avoid getting people in it. Sometimes it makes our filming look worse.
Yep.
Because obviously you're not centered in the video.
But that's a thing.
I've saved someone getting embarrassed by being on camera.
Exactly.
So not all heroes wear capes.
Quite controversial.
Another
as well.
Controversial one.
Noises.
We don't mean whale noises while you're sleeping. What do we mean?
We mean when I am ripping a massive weight off the ground, okay?
Yeah.
And I make a noise, something like, yeah, or like, woo! Then do you know what? Leave me to it. You're really not getting harmed by this noise.
No.
We haven't had anyone come up to us. No. We are pretty loud in the gym.
Well, you have actually.
No, I have.
Yeah.
I had this old man come up and tell me when I was deadlifting, and he told me to keep the noise down, if I don't mind keeping the noise down. Now, bear in mind, this old guy had headphones in, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised he could hear you.
He stopped his machine, took his headphone out, then I started, and he told me, can you keep the noise down?
Yeah.
Which I wasn't going crazy, but it was heavy, and I was just in the zone, so...
Chances are, if you're lifting a weight that's close to your maximum that you can lift, you will be making some sort of noise.
Yeah, or you're
just because you're
yourself.
Physically exerting yourself. It's extremely difficult to stay quiet whilst doing it. So
you would all know about exerting yourselves and staying quiet.
Yes.
And if you don't, you're Mrs. Will. Or she might not.
You're Mr.
Or you're Miss.
Or you're Miss. Or you're neither.
Or neither.
Yeah.
Up your performance.
We're of course talking about the exercise bike. Which is still your missus.
So don't be afraid to make noises in the gym when you're lifting your weights, but don't make stupid noises. If you see somebody benching their 1 rep max and they go, oh, don't go up and be like, what was that about? Keep yourself to yourself.
Yeah.
Now, which takes us to our next thing.
Oh, this is very good. We've planned this quite well, actually.
Leave your ego at the door. Take your confidence with you. I came up with that myself.
Yeah, that's a direct quote from Robert Legg. Leave your ego. We'll say it again, right?
You can say it this time.
Leave your ego at the door, but bring your confidence with you. That's going on posters.
That's
a t-shirt.
There, right there. It does what it says in the tin. Don't come in thinking you're it, because guess what?
There's always going to be someone stronger than you.
There's always someone bigger than you.
Fitter than you.
Exactly.
Better looking than you. There's always going to be someone there.
Even though you're the strongest man in the world, you know what? There's someone that can run faster than you. Don't go in thinking you're it, but bring confidence. Go in with your A game. Go in ready to perform.
Yeah, be confident in doing the exercises you're doing. So, don't ego lift. It's a big one. Know your limits in the gym. And just because, whether you're training by yourself or with someone else, just because you see someone else doing more than you doesn't mean you have to do it.
Just because the hot chicks in the gym, it doesn't mean you need to go and start repping the 50s. But playing devil's advocate, also the other way around, because sometimes we can feel quite bad when we're lifting a heavy weight and you think people are going to think I think that I'm the dog's tits for lifting this weight. Do what you can.
Do what you can, yeah.
Push yourself, do what you can.
The whole point of going to the gym is to try and
better yourself.
Push your limits.
Exactly. So don't ego lift, which means don't lift more than you can do, but also don't hesitate and hold back just because you think that people are going to look at you and think, oh my God, he thinks he's amazing.
And if you are looking at somebody thinking, God, they're lifting way too much, or that their form is really bad.
Don't be a
form fixer.
We hate form fixers.
Yeah, don't be a form fixer. And all we mean by that is don't go up to someone and be like, no. You're doing it wrong. You're going to injure yourself. Here's how to do it properly. They don't care.
That's so negative.
Most of the time they don't care.
That's so negative.
If they didn't ask for your opinion, chances are they don't want it. Or that they might want it, but they would ask themselves.
Yup. And from a point of view from someone who works in a gym, right, Kyle, is that these guys are trained up when you guys first start working at a gym that public safety is like the key to everything.
If somebody sees something like
dangerous,
that where it could potentially harm yourself, that's up to the staff to intervene, not yourself who's just attending the gym.
They're monitoring all the time. They're going about the gym all the time to make sure that you do it right. And the chances are is if you're a member of the public, then the person that you're trying to fix the form of doesn't know who you are, they probably don't really care or don't really want your opinion. So leave it to the people who either work in the gym, PTs that work with it, or if they come up and ask you for help, then you can help. Which is perfectly fine. So leave your ego at the door, bring your confidence.
And don't be a form fixer.
We
don't form fix.
That
is one for us.
Form fix. We've had guys coming up to us and asking us like what's best to do this, how's best to bench.
All we can do is advise, not tell.
So just give them the knowledge that you have if they ask for it, and if they don't, just keep it to yourself. You do you.
Yeah. And that kind of links to the next one as well. When to have a conversation with someone. If someone's in the middle of squatting, don't walk up to the side of them and try to have a conversation with them.
Did you see that Love Island episode last night?
No, I didn't.
No one cares. No one cares.
Oh, I thought it was having a conversation.
Don't choose wisely when you're gonna have a conversation with someone.
Wait till someone is either finished a set,
taking their headphones
off. If they've got headphones on, and if it's not important, don't speak to someone.
Oh my god, how annoying is it when you've got your headphones on, you're in the zone, I'm ready to rip the ass out of this deadlift,
and somebody
comes up and goes, "You dropped your water bottle on the ground." I don't care. Leave me alone. And there's those people in the gym that just don't want to be talked to. Full stop. Like we know.
You'll know if they give you no time of day at all, then just leave them be.
If they've got their hood up with their Beat Studios on,
sunglasses on, Beats on,
their Converse high top,
face mask on, still
covered in chalk,
they don't want to speak to you
with a machete in their gym bag.
They don't want to talk to you. Just leave them.
Avoid.
Girls versus boys in the gym. And we don't mean like a tug of war, boys versus girls, who loses, who wins. Hunger Games. No, we mean the styles of training that we normally see from our experience is you get the girls in the gym on the cardio equipment. Not all the girls, a lot of the people, especially where we train, a lot of the girls know what they're doing in the gym.
Definitely.
Like, in terms of weights and all that stuff, which is what you should strive for if you are a female and are looking to get into the gym, and you have a goal of weight loss or something, or just general training. Don't be afraid to pick up the weights.
Definitely. So this is help for the girls.
This is help for the girls.
We're not,
or the boys if you're just doing.
Or the boys if you're a little bit.
Don't be afraid to pick up the weights.
If you're a little bit scared to get onto that deadlift platform, if you're a little bit scared to get into that squat rack because there's some raging guy taking sniffing salts covered in chalk from head to toe, like just go in and do it. I don't care. Just do it. Just go lift that dumbbell.
You're paying to use all the equipment in the gym, so
your money's as good as theirs.
And if you don't know how to, then maybe hire a PT for a session or ask YouTube, Google,
ask the gym staff,
ask people around. Chances are if there's a PT in the gym, they'll be happy to help out.
So, and that also takes us on to our next bit, which is about it's fine, it's the same question. Which is helping girls and boys in the gym. Right. If you're a girl and you're benching, okay, and this is not your strong point, or if you're squatting or something like that, and you see this guy that's next to you in the squat rack, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're lifting a weight that has, or if you're lifting a lot of weight that you think you might fail on, and you think you need help, but you're too scared to, don't be scared.
Ask for it, male or female.
No. We don't care what weight you're using either.
We don't care.
If you're using, small weights, a couple of 5 kilograms on the either side of a barbell for squats or whatever, and you see us using the big plates or whatever, or the other way around, it doesn't matter if you're a guy doing it using the 5s for, and you think you need help.
Yep.
At the end of the day, you're lifting what's close to your maximum you can lift.
You guys probably have Tinder.
Tinder.
If you want to hit somebody up in the gym, you've got Tinder. Don't think that the guy that is offering to help you with your bench is trying to get with you tonight. He's probably just trying to save your life. Boys helping girls is not a problem. And also another thing as well, make sure the person that's spotting you...
If you're a guy and you're doing a weight and you see a female there who you think is, bigger than you or whatever.
Adequate to do the job.
And you're like, no, I'm not going to ask her because she's a girl. Don't be a bell end and not ask her just because she's a girl.
Leave your masculinity at the door. Go and have a look at World's Strongest Women competition on there, and then your balls are going to shrink.
Don't underestimate
women. We all need them. We do need them. And that's girls and boys in the gym.
Girls and boys.
Next one is just a statement.
Yeah. This is if you are listening and you do this in the gym, this is the only time we're allowed to use a statement. You are a nonce.
Give up your membership.
If you curl, bicep curl in the squat rack, leave.
Get out of the gym. Whatever gym you're in, wherever you are in the world.
Wasting valuable, precious material and space and equipment for your measly 5 kilo dumbbells that you're bicep curling.
And
get out.
Using collars and clips in the gym.
These, if you do not know what a collar or a clip is, it is either
spring-loaded
sort of clip you put on the end of a bar to stop your weights falling off the bar.
Use them.
Simple as use them.
There's only one exception that I will ever make to not using clips, and that is when you are bench
pressing. Yeah.
And you are doing it by yourself, which there probably is going to be someone else in the gym unless you're doing it at home. But for safety reasons, leave the collars off if you're
alone in the gym by yourself or at a home gym by yourself and are lifting close to failure on bench press. Do not put the collars or the clips on.
Simple explanation: if something goes wrong, you can tip to one side and tip the weights off, and you can get away freely. We have seen so many videos, accidents happening.
You can get stuck so easily under the bar. Chop.
Death.
No esophagus.
Death by bench.
Death by no esophagus.
That's the only exception we're going to make. Use collars and clips. We don't care how much weight you've got on the bar. There's always a way of fastening that in because we don't want that weight falling off.
You get unbalanced. The other side goes. Now the barbell's through the wall, and you've got to pay £5,000 to get a wall fixed and a new barbell. And it's it's not great.
Don't do it. So
I think we came off quite well out of that.
We
do most of those right. I think. The only ones, we make a lot of noise often.
That's the only thing that we do noise, and I'm pretty sure that...
And we record, but we do it politely, so I think we come off quite well there.
Like 9 out of 10 there, maybe, that we do. So we're pretty good in the gym. We're nice guys. So just be nice, and that's all you need to do. So that's our do's and don'ts, and our introduction into the gym video.
If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Drop your comments in the comments section below, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Sweet!